Welcome back to the 9th Gym program, and today we're doing some more team building and battling. Yeah, we're going to be doing Sceptile today. I don't know what to do with this Pokemon, to be honest, so I'm going to go with Electric Seed, just because like it makes the most sense. Also, that would be a very fast duo, so you know we have this duo of fast, crazy fast, good Pokemon. Could work out well. So I'm thinking maybe choice specs for him, just so he can do the most amount of damage as possible. Electric Surge, obviously, and yeah, we're just gonna go for some good attacks, you know. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, oops, 3 Volt, Volt Switch, Dazzling Gleam, and then a fourth attack, and it's probably just gonna be Discharge, you know, and then we'll have like a ground type on our team as well. We have Fairy, which is cool, so we could go for like an Excadrill, that could be cool, and then we have like a neat little thing there with that's like a maybe idea. I mean, we have Fairy, which is good, so we can start towards like a Fairy Steel Dragon Core, so maybe like a Dragapult on here as well. But I'd want another synergy for the Dragapult, just because yeah, I would like that. And then maybe like an Imprison guy, right? Because like at that point we're very fast, so it'd be nice to have a Trick Room Imprison Pokemon. I don't know which one though. Could go like maybe the Articuno, Psychic Flying. That actually gives us completely new coverage, so that is kind of cool. That's an idea. It's an idea. This is like a very broad team, but it's definitely an idea. You can go Dragapult, Articuno could be a cool lead. You like set up the Imprison and start like firing off Max Airstreams. Could be solid, but then you have like you know, double Dark weakness, which is unfortunate. So that is something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and like fill out our regular guy here. What I say, Leaf Storm. Honestly, like there's a case to be said for Energy Ball there, because with Leaf Storm you get your -2, but then like Unburden, you have your +1 from defense. So you don't want to like have to switch it out after a Leaf Storm, you know, because that's the only thing it's going to be doing really good damage on. Because we're not going to be using Focus Blast very frequently. Like, I don't really want to use that very frequently. I wish we got Air Slash. Or Air Cutter. That would be so cool. Yeah, Focus Blast kind of sucks unless you're maxing. But this Pokemon, it just doesn't seem like a great maxer to me. You know what I mean? Like I think I'd rather max like Koko. Like, I'd rather even go like Life Orb Koko, right? Like, we don't get Brave Bird, right? Oh, we do get Brave Bird now. Maybe that's what I go for, actually, because like with this team that we have so far, they're not going to be attacking. Sceptile 189 times 2. We might not even need this much speed. We just need to like be really fast times 2'd. And then we can like go for a little bit more like defense and stuff. Actually, Electric Seed gives us a +1 in defense. So let me see if I can live some cool attacks here, right? So we'll go to Sceptile and Grassy Seed. Wait, Electric Seed, so +1 defense. It is physical defense. Yeah. So Sceptile, +1 physical defense. Let's see if we can live a Dragapult Max Airstream. Alright, so I figured out a pretty cool spread here. So to live a Life Orb Dragapult Max Airstream, with Sceptile, +1 from the Grassy Seed, or the Electric Seed rather, 196 HP and 140 defense Sceptile, guaranteed lives that, at not Dynamaxed. So that's a really cool calc to just randomly have. Let's see if we can live a couple of other random good attacks, and yeah. Next is Lando. This is a Pokemon that I don't expect to live these attacks, but it won't be Life Orbed, which is really good. So we'll have Max Airstream here. Does a little bit too much damage at 252 plus. It's usually not going to be the plus though. Like it'll usually be Jolly. So let's see if that helps us a little. Helps us a little, but not enough. Yeah, so Lando T could be a little bit harder of a matchup. And that's at 252 attack, but that's kind of how I expect it to be most of the time. Let's see an Incineroar. This is not max, but that's fine. Flare Blitz 70 to 84 into our pretty bulky Sceptile. We're living pretty easily. So yeah, I like that spread. That's what I'm going to go with. It gives it a little bit of like bulk, which is really cool. 196, 140, Now let's see how much speed, like we need speed first. So at Unburden, it gives us double. So we need, what is Pheromosa at? So we got to get to 224. 224 and a half is 112. So we'll just get to 112, which we hit naturally. So I'm not even going to give it any speed, to be honest. Like, I don't think we need that. So yeah, Unburden it is. We're just going to go all into special attack from there, and then plus for that, and minus into there. That gives us a pretty good speed tier. That gives us 140, which doubled is actually as fast as Excadrill at its peak performance, which is pretty good. So yeah, I like that. I think that's good. Leaf Storm, Focus Blast. We'll have Focus Blast, but it won't be the main, like, idea of an attack. You know what I mean? Dragon Pulse, and then probably just Detect, right? Like, that seems fine to me. All right, boom. There we go. Sceptile is done. We have a pretty defensive spread. This way we can live a couple of good attacks. We live Incineroar. We live Dragapult. Couple of notable things that we don't live. Landorus, Lando T. Max Airstream is going to kill it. So that is something good to know. But I still think that's a pretty cool spread overall. We can go with Tapu Koko next, or we could either go for the choice specs and then late game Dynamax with our other options, or like a Dragapult lead with a different Pokemon. I gotta figure out what other good Pokemon Dragapult would lead with. We could go with like the pretty safe Dragapult plus what's his name, but or plus the guy. But I don't think I even really want that. I don't think like we need any of these things actually. I do like the Imprison tech. I think that's pretty solid. And honestly, could go with like a Trick Room mode, right? I mean, obviously this doesn't want to be in Trick Room, but that's why we have like the Trick Room Imprison, you know? Let me type, sir. Trick Room Imprison. And then we're going to go with Freeze and Glare and maybe Protect. We'll see how that goes. Maybe Tailwind here instead. Because maybe we don't need Protect, right? But I don't think we need, like, Trick Room that badly either. Like, I need an attack, so I definitely want Freeze and Glare there. Just so that we can, like, you know, take advantage of competitive if we get competitive. And I'm just going to go for a Citrus Berry for time being. Articuno should probably have a pretty bulky spread. Actually, you know, we're going to go Culver. And we're going to actually, to be honest, I'm just going to yoink the old spread that I was using. Alright, so it turns out that I used it on a different team by accident. So we're going to just go into defense and HP. Or HP and speed, I think, actually. Because, like, that's fine. And then we're just going to go here for right now. I think with Colbur Berry, we'll probably live like Dark Urshifu attack, which is pretty good. So that's a pretty cool Triad core. You know, we have Flying here, which is good so that Tapu Koko doesn't just, like, always hate its life, you know. What does a lot of damage to our team, right? Like, we have a good core. There's nothing that is like a huge weakness. Ice is pretty bad. You know, like maybe like a Mamoswine would hurt a lot. You know, the good ice type Pokemon, Galar Horse, Ice Horse. There's a lot of really good Ice-type Pokemon that are going around right now, so what kind of breaks those, right? Maybe, like, maybe a Tyranitar isn't a bad idea, because that can kind of just, like, destroy those Pokemon with that, and there's not really any fire or fighting flying-type Pokemon going around. I mean, there's obviously Zapdos, but, like, we're not seeing a lot of Zapdos Galar right now. Actually, a lot less than I was expecting to see. So I think Tyranitar could be good, and then we have an alternate, like, really good fighter with just Weakness Policy, Sandstream, Tyranitar. You know, going, like, the essentials. We'll go Darkest Lariat, not Darkest Lariat. Rock Slide, we'll go Lash Out, Superpower, and Protect. I think that's a pretty safe plan. We have a good bit of Detect. This isn't going to be Brave Bird, by the way. I was thinking I wanted that. Actually, we still could go Physical Tapu Koko and, like, Life Orb. Then we have two really strong leads, so we'll do that. What physical thunder attack does it learn, actually? Does it learn Wild Charge? I guess I can just type in Wild Charge. Cool, it does. What are its other physical moves, actually? Like, nobody's using Physical Tapu Koko right now, so... Well, we could also go Screens. That's a really good idea, too. Wild Charge, Brave Bird. Protect. Does it get Play Rough? That sucks. It doesn't get Play Rough? Let's see. Does it get any fairy physical move? No, it does not. Okay, that's a little rough. Losing our fairy type actually sucks a lot. Alright, no flying for Tapu Koko. It's fine. We'll just go choice specs and we'll go with what we were saying originally with a late game kind of deal. That would be probably, I think it would prove to be better anyway. So it's fine. Discharge and then protect. Or not protect. This would be Dazzling Gleam. I think that's okay. I'm not mad about that. And now we have Tyranitar as we got like a fast core, so like we could just add actually yeah, so we could add Dragapult and Excadrill here at the end, and then we have what we were talking about earlier. I think I like that. I feel like that's solid. And like, what does Sceptile really provide for this at this point? Like, Sceptile Tapu Koko for a late game Tyranitar Excadrill could be really good, and then Dragapult plus like Excadrill would be a really solid lead too. Honestly, we could go AV Excadrill for like a bulky Excadrill, you know? That could be solid. I'm honestly like, I'm kind of thinking about that. I think we're just going to go Focus Sash for the time being though. And Sand Rush, and we'll just be like super fast Excadrill, right? So Iron Head, Earthquake, Rock Slide. Honestly, that should probably be high horsepower. I don't think we need like, I think I'd rather it be high horsepower, because then if we want to max our Tyranitar, we have to like max guard on a turn, or else we have to like depending on the team, depending on the circumstance. But like, yeah, is this gonna be a 5 protect game? That's okay with me. All right, we're just gonna go all into this. The only thing that this team doesn't have is like a defensive backbone, because if they have a fighting type Pokemon, we actually have no defensive switches. So that is a little unfortunate. Maybe we could go for a dragon that's a little more bulky. But honestly, like, I'm thinking about this, and there's just not really anything that fits that category that sounds very good to me. You know what I mean? Bulky dragon, we would just lose the ice. So for now, you know what? I'm not even mad. This is what we're going to go with. I think it might be terrible. But if it is, then whatever, we'll change it. Easy enough. And because we're going Sand Rush, we're just going to go Adamant Nature here. And Life Orb's nowhere else to be found, right? Yeah. Cool. Clear Body. Let's go with the pretty normal stuff, right? Phantom Force, Fly, Dragon Darts, and Protect. All right. Looking pretty cool. I think the team sounds cool in theory. You know, we still do have that pretty big glaring ice weakness here with Sceptile, Articuno, and Dragapult, but we have Rock Slide on both these Pokemon, which definitely makes that a little bit better. We have Focus Blast, worst comes to worst, if we're gonna do that. This can be a really solid max or very early game with getting some like Dragon Pulse down on your opponent. Could be cool, or like the max version of that, obviously. Max Leaf Storm could be cool. That's another reason why we don't want to have Earthquake, is because we might max this Pokemon pretty frequently and do it like that. I think it's pretty cool. Sceptile has a pretty solid EV spread defensively with pretty good attack as well. And yeah, I think it sounds cool. Let's get into it. All right. Sceptile lead doesn't seem good here, right? Like his Heatran would just like kill my guys. We could like max and Focus Blast. That could be kind of crazy, and then go for a Volt Switch. Like we could detect, right, and then go for a Volt Switch into like anything that outspeeds it, and like Excadrill. So I kind of like that, and then I think just bring Tyranitar in the back. That seems kind of solid. Although honestly, like Tyranitar doesn't really want to be there against Urshifu. But whatever, it's fine. Worst comes to worst, we lose, and you know what? What do you gain from losing? A whole lot more than winning. So it's all good. All right, so we get intimidated, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. We're gonna detect and then switch, I think. Honestly, though, not looking too bad to just go for a max. We could like max with a Focus Blast onto the Heatran. Max Airstream sucks. Wait, Max Airstream is what we lose to. That's okay. That's okay. We'll try it. Volt Switch. I don't think Lando maxes here. It doesn't look... Well, Lando's unthreatened. So yeah, it probably maxes. We don't have any ice coverage on our team. Alright, look. So when I said Lando... Oh, he maxes Heatran. Oh, no. That's not very good. Maxing Heatran is not very good. Alright, getting out of there. We'll bring in Excadrill and threaten it immediately. Now his Lando is in a weird position. He flies, which is kind of crazy. Sceptile live. Easy money. Alright, cool. So we're in the game, right? He has to max guard. He's going to max guard. We go max guard our own Sceptile. And we're slower than Lando. We're slower than Lando, so we get to rock slide it. I think that sounds like a plan. Like a plan ski. Actually, no, he attacks the Sceptile. We have to protect because he's going to attack my Excadrill. He's not going to guard. He has more balls than me. Oh, no, he max guards. Alright, it's okay. You win some, you lose some. We'll max Knuckle here. He has to switch, I think, so we're going to rock slide. We don't kill the Heat Ran, though. So we have to high horsepower. We have to double. So that's what we're going to do, and it's okay. Because we're focus sash, so we live the Lando attack. He just flies again. Interesting. Oh, the Shuka Berry doesn't live, though. So it's okay. Sceptile Excadrill. Let's go. Alright, Sceptile, you pulled work. You did some work. Wow, Sceptile, you did some work. Let's go. Alright, we just detect this turn. Right? Because, like, what else can we do? He'll fake out our Excadrill. We'll just double protect again. That's okay. I'm not mad about double protect. Because if it means we don't get attacked by Lando and he doesn't resolve fake out, then I'm more than happy to do that right now. We could leaf storm the Lando. I don't think that's a bad play. And just go in for some damage on it as well. We can just rock slide this turn. I think that seems like a good play. Lando goes down, dude. Sceptile's honest. Like, Sceptile's honest right here. Sceptile's kind of insane. Let's go. Sceptile's in the money. And we have Tapu Koko for the... Dude, this is insane. Alright, look. This is kind of insane. So we're going to protect, and then we're just going to Iron Head the Rillaboom. Because at this point, what else does Tyranitar do, right? Like, we'll get Muddy Watered, and it's fine. He goes for the Grassy Glide. He was not respecting it. Rillaboom lives, but that's fine, because Sandstorm also kills. But Grassy Glide activates first. No, it doesn't. Oh, get there. Get there. Sceptile was wild here, dude. He was like, dude, I hate Sceptile. I'm like, why? What? Sceptile is so fair. That was crazy though. Alright, we're just gonna switch to Koko. And we're just gonna rock slide. He's so mad about the Oko Lando. Sceptile good. And now we just discharge and rock slides, bro. He's just like, it's trash. Whatever, bro. It's only niche. It's super niche. It was just hating on my boy Sceptile. I know he's not good. I'm trying to make him I'm trying to make a decent team around him today. That was the whole plan. Alright, so we got some Trick Room stuff. So we're going to lead Articuno this game. Articuno Dragapult actually sound kind of nice. It actually sounds kind of wild here. I mean, obviously, like, if he leads the Galarian Moltres, it's kind of sucky. So maybe we go Articuno Tyranitar, then he doesn't really have any anything for that. What are common Moltres running right now? Dark, Nasty Plot. Yeah, he has nothing on Tyranitar. Actually, nothing at all on Tyranitar. Articuno Tyranitar lead. Excadrill in the back. No Sceptile this game, I think. No Sceptile this game, probably. Honestly, we don't even need fast Excadrill. Like, that doesn't even matter. I'm just going to bring Sceptile and Koko in the back. Lead the Finny Moltres. Alright, so he did lead the Moltres. That's fine with me. Like, it's whatever. We don't have to go in prison this game. It is looking like he's probably got Kartana Regieleki in the back, but I still don't really want to give up Articuno right off the bat. He still has nothing on Tyranitar, though. This is just a max Tyranitar game. Yeah, we just protect, and we just go for, I could knuckle him. Does that even matter? Like, oh, I think Rockfall's better, right? Just Rockfall it. Tapu Fini isn't gonna max. Actually, oh, Fini might max. What if Fini maxes here? No max from him. He just Fiery Wraths. Look at that. We just killed the Moltres. Easy. That did do a little more attack than or a little more damage than I wanted it to do. I wanted it to not be a two-shot. But next turn we can max guard. Alright, so if he brings out Kartana or Regieleki, then we get to go for the Trick Room and max guard. He brings out Regieleki. Trick Room max guard. Now Tapu Fini gets to die next turn. Let's go. Tyranitar. You're the money. Oh, dude. We make it taunted. That could, like, that would suck. Oh, he maxes Tapu Fini now. That's actually a really good play, I think. Alright, Electro Web. Articuno's living, but, like, now we're crazy fast under this Trick Room that I'm setting. Also, alright, cool. So he maxed Starfalls. Now Articuno does so much damage. We kill his Regieleki. Dude, this is insane, actually. This is wild. What kills? I guess Rockfall is the only thing that does enough damage. But it should kill. Tapu Fini has to max guard this turn, but then we kill the Regieleki. And then his last Pokemon has to be Kartana. Like, why would you... Like, if you brought Glastrier, then whatever. We're, like, free... It's free Dubsky. Free Dubsky Doodle. Is there a Rockfall to Fini? It lives. That's a little unfortunate. I wasn't thinking it was going to live. We're weakness policy'd up. That's okay, though. Tyranitar dying here still isn't that big of a deal. Because now we have Tapu Koko in the back. So, and Sceptile. Like, we're not really worried. And right now, we can not activate Sceptile's Unburden and outspeed Kartana. That's insane. Dude, Sceptile was so good. Sceptile was so good. Alright, well, that was really cool seeing Sceptile be good. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. This team will be down in the description down below, the Pokeplays for this team. And, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, watch me live, do all those things. All those links will be down in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good week. The week just started. Have a good week. I was going to say weekend, but it's not weekend. Goodbye.